you don't know who Harriyanna Hook is, she nasty. Oh, she definitely nasty. She turns cartoons and TV shows from your beloved childhood into just, everything's misogyny. Everything is racist. In this video we're speaking on, she's talking more on Kanye West and things involving a certain set of people. I'm going to tread extremely lightly, but I know she's going to say some foolishness. Let's get straight into it. Don't forget to hit the like button, drop some comments, share the video. Definitely share the video. All the people crying that I need to react to some shit like this. I need to see them numbers go up.
Damn.
Pump this shit. No, nigga, you don't understand. I get emails, discords, bro, fucking comments. You need to see this. She's going crazy. I'm like, damn, nigga, I do other shit. What's wrong with you?
Yeah, damn.
What it really took is one person to actually ask in a polite way. And I was like, I'll check it out. But I need to see these things go up, man. I need to see these things go up. Young Seller said he want to see these numbers go up, man. That's when you're supposed to hype that shit. This nigga misses all the cues. He misses all the cues. Is the mic? I'm a spotlight on you so people could know I'm not just talking to myself.
You're not.
Okay.
Yeah, what's good? It's still bad. But I'm from the hood, baby.
He wasn't saying nothing just now. He left a nigga on the ledge. He was like, yeah, nah, they don't need to get those views up. You know?
Like that. Now I wouldn't leave you on the ledge, baby.
He said, we don't need.
That's my fault, mate.
Why'd you say it like that? It is your fault. Why'd you say it like that?
I did.
I'm leave you on the ledge, baby. I'm in there, you go.
I'm like, bro, I'm in there, bro. The poor ass internet. I'm here though.
Oh, he's crazy. That's crazy. Let's go, man. Let's get straight into this bullshit.
This video, I did not have planned into the middle of my Disney December lineup. But because people continuing to listen to a rich man who is not smart, that man being Kanye West, I have seen a rise in bigotry coming from...
Damn, she talking with her gap again.
Yo, it's crazy. The fact that she could just go out there and just start throwing ab-homs out the gate. I don't want to hear nobody crying in my comment section about me roasting her at all. Like, if I'm going to let them jokes fly, I'm going to let them jokes fly.
Who most definitely should know better. I think it's time that I do my part and tell people why anti-Semitism is wrong and that you should not be exercising this behavior. Also, we will be talking about Hitler's ugly ass briefly in this video, so that's that.
Now, I'm not the Hitler defender. I think he did a lot of foul things. But if you could call him ugly, that's still you calling someone ugly, so I could call you ugly, right? I should be allowed to do that, bro. I should be allowed to, I don't know what that was in the background. I should be allowed to do that. I should be allowed to call her ugly. Because she could call
Now, before we get started, I want to shout out to Hey Alma. They are a publication that specializes in educating the general public on Judaism and also calling out anti-Semitism in our mainstream media. I will have their website link down below so you guys can check it out.
I was like, what the hell was that? That's her background noise.
Because I am not Jewish and I cannot talk for Jewish people overall. I am a black.
Yet you are, though. That's what this video is, though. The title of the video is Disney and you need to leave Jewish people alone. So you are speaking.
And that is Christian and with a somewhat big background. So I can do my part as an ally and speak up when something is wrong. That's going on.
Ally. Here's a black person saying my ally is crazy. Hearing anyone say ally is quite hilarious.
But now is the time for you to, especially to be going to Jewish creators and listening to them directly just as well. Hey, Alma covered Ye's comments more in depth here, and I will also have that link down below for y'all who would like to check it out. However, the gist of what's happened is this. Ye, who is black, wore a shirt bearing the white supremacist phrase, White Lives Matter, during Paris Fashion Week. Right-wing pundits...
What makes that white supremacy? So, like, if a black person is BLM, then that's black supremacy, right?
Oh, they won't say that.
They're not going to say
Carlson then platformed Ye on his show, Tucker Carlson Tonight, where they discussed the shirt and, weirdly, foreign policy. In that segment, Ye stated that he believed Jared Kushner, former President Trump's Jewish son-in-law and advisor, had broken the Abraham Accords between Israel, the UAE, and Bahrain in 2020 for profit. Many condemned Ye's statements as propagating an anti-Semitic stereotype. Later, Vice revealed that unaired footage from the interview contained more anti-Semitic...
Vice ain't shit. I don't trust none from Vice.
...comments from West. The next day, Ye posted a screenshot of a conversation between him and rapper Sean Combs, aka Puff Daddy, and Diddy to Instagram, which contained more anti-Semitic speech, though the post was taken down and Ye's comment was restricted. Finally, Ye took to Twitter where he tweeted that he would go DEFCON free on Jewish people. That tweet was also...
I need to look this up. Why did she bleep that out? DEFCON? Can you not say that?
Oh, shit.
Don't say it. Don't repeat it. Let me see. Maybe I can't say that. Why did she bleep that out? I need to know exactly... Okay, well now I got a chart that says the levels. The 3 is 3 is force readiness increased above normal. So that seems like a defensive thing, if I'm not mistaken. Let me look at another chart. Force readiness increased above normal levels. So that just means like we're preparing. Looking at the chart, the one that seems like it's crazy, but when it starts to heat up, is towards like 1. So it's just like levels of, okay, I'm about to be defensive. Why do people keep flipping this like this is the worst thing in the world? For someone to say that, though.
That shit make me mad, bro, because he ain't even saying anything. He's saying if these motherfuckers go against him, this is what he's gonna be on. It's not saying he acting like, bro, that shit so.
It's defensive. It's like, yo, I'm prepared to defend myself.
Taking down his account was restricted. Ye faced any repercussions for these actions. Since his statement, brands have partnered with Ye and companies that represent him have been pressured to drop him. Last week, fashion brand Balenciaga, whose fashion show Ye wore White Lives Matter shirt to, intended severe ties with the rapper. Balenciaga has no longer any relationship.
Is she going to bring up the fact that Balenciaga was having little kids take pictures with BDSM stuff? Or is she just going to bring up Balenciaga for the fact to try to dump on Ye?
Or any plans with future projects related to this artist. The fashion house's parent company, Kering, said last Thursday, fashion magazine Vogue followed suit last Friday. Anna Wintour had had enough, an insider told Page Six. She has made it very clear inside Vogue that Kanye is no longer part of their inner circle. Even just today, creative artist industry, who represents Ye for touring, dropped him. As Emily Tompkin, author of the book Bad Jew, so often pointed out, a frustrating thing about anti-Semites alleging Jew control everything is that there are consequences for their actions.
Somebody that's so pro-black, the fact that she's in support of a black man being canceled to oblivion for words, that's crazy. But whatever. She's supposed to be pro-black, but also she is pro-cancel culture. So
they just turn around and say it proves them right. Still, they're alleging it with a few fewer enablers and ties. There's a lot of talks of anti-Semitism going on because of Kanye West. He's just been showing his ass a lot more lately. Look, I have been off the Kanye wave since he said slavery was a fucking choice. All right. And my dislike for him began when he just got with the Kardashians in general. Like, y'all wonder why the Kardashians are so popular now and we cannot escape them? Oh, Kanye is part to blame. All right. And you know, people associate rich.
Yeah, it had nothing to do with Ray J, the TV show, the numerous famous Hollywood like husbands and shit. Like, none of that matters. Them being extremely popular on Instagram already for pictures and makeup and bullshit. Right. None of that applies. It's all Ye's fault. Ye made Kim Kardashian famous, not the tape,
not Ray J.
Ye, him by himself.
As someone with a lot of money was being smart, and they think that if a rich person is saying something that they are automatically right, which has led to so many people taking Kanye's anti-Semitic behavior seriously, and they are now spewing anti-Semitic shit and bothering Jewish people. I have seen too many of y'all leaning to the right this year, and I want no part in it.
She sound retarded. She sound retarded. What did you have to say?
You damn near took the words out of my goddamn psyche, bro. This woman right here is stupid. Like, this is the epitome of stupid. How you gonna sit around and build your program talking about how Disney is not inclusive and how they do this against black people and this and that and another? But the first thing you jump on is the bandwagon to say that some black man that just he said he gonna go against people that try to control him. What the fuck? Like, he ain't even talking about everybody. He said those that he deal with. And you jump on the bandwagon, the bash him?
What else she supposed to do? That's what she do. This the same woman.
Dumbass out.
This the same woman that said that Chris Rock deserved to be slapped.
What?
She said.
She sure did. You got a video.
Sick of people going at black women. That's what she said. You don't get this trash ass intro out of here.
Disney, no surprise, is a company that has many apologists. That meaning
she thought she killed that shit. She thought she killed that. No, she didn't. She did not kill that.
People who try to cover up for not just the company, its founder, who's named after Walt Disney, they come out and say that these claims of him being a nasty person are false, but they don't realize that when they try to say that he is not one thing, that being a bigot, they don't realize that they are also proving these claims to be correct. And a lot of them just don't want to shut up and listen. If the affected party said that Walt Disney wasn't...
To be honest, I don't care. Walt Disney being racist has no effect on my life whatsoever. I'm gonna be honest with you. That shit don't change nothing.
In fact, wrong.
Right.
You, who ain't it, should sit there and hear the affected party out. Disney adults have been trying to say that Walt Disney Company and just Walt Disney himself was not anti-Semitic for years. But numerous projects, even some of them being recent, along with the things he made when he was alive, yeah, it's not looking good for y'all. It's not looking good for y'all at all. So let's take a look back at when Walt was alive. Now, one of the major things that Walt Disney did when he was alive is that he met up with Leni Riefenstahl. Disney also personally hosted Nazi filmmaker Leni Riefenstahl when she came to promote her film.
Gosh. What the fuck was this? The 40s, nigga? Like, what? Who cares?
Looney Tunes?
She said 1935. Word, son. Like, who care? I don't care. I don't give a damn about no 1935, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Olympia in 1938, a month after the infamous assault on Jews known as...
That's 38. Oh, my bad. That shit look like a 5.
Disney gave the propagandist a grand tour of his studio, and Riefenstahl even commented that it was gratifying to learn how thoroughly proper Americans distance themselves from the smear campaigns of the Jews. This is documented in the Steve Bach biography about filmmaker titled Lenny. Though difficult to defend, the meeting with a prominent Nazi figure would be explained through their shared craft and business interests. Both were filmmakers.
Oh my God, I don't care. I don't care. Like, this shit is going all over the place. This is going all over the place, bro.
At different times in the task of crafting propaganda as media limbs of the American and German government, respectively. A possible explanation for this meeting is that Disney wanted to get his films back into Germany after Hitler banned all American movies because Hollywood was, air quote, controlled by the Jews. However, Disney even criticized...
What?
Yo, fam, I just... Okay, she done?
Back then for receiving Riefenstahl shortly after the brutal Night of Broken Glass, which is, in a way you look at it, inexcusable. And overall, if you don't know who this woman is, she is basically the female adjacent to D.W. Griffith. Y'all know that person that we keep talking about on this channel that made the very racist movie titled A Birth of a Nation?
God, if I gotta hear one more person cry about Birth of a Nation, bro, like, oh man. Oh, I don't care. I don't care, bro.
I heard people like that movie except the ending.
We can't.
What'd I do?
What movie you talking about?
Birth of a Nation.
Which one? Which one? What's that about? What's it about? What's it about?
Isn't Birth of a Nation by Nate Turner?
I knew it. No. No. All right. So listen, beep. All right, wait.
Careful.
Nah, yo, you just said some shit. All right. Nah, you know what? I get it. That can definitely, because the movie you're speaking on has the same name, I could get how that could be misunderstood. But the reason why they named that movie that is to try to take the power back of that name. But pretty much, that's why I'm talking about it. Let's pull it up. So racist movie. He said, people like that, other than ending. I'm like, huh? What? But that's cool because someone could be watching that don't know what the hell Birth of a Nation is. So this could be a good educational moment. Yeah, she came out in 1915.
Oh, God, yeah.
The Birth of a Nation, originally called The Klansman, is a 1915 American silent epic drama film directed by D.W. Griffith and starring Lillian Gish. The screenplay is adapted from blah, 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 novel The Klansman of 1905. Damn, the KK whatevers. I don't know if you can say that on YouTube. Been out for a hot minute, huh? Birth of a Nation history, learned at the technical atrocity and first non-serial American 12 real whatever. All right, so it was like supposed to be legendary cinematically, I guess, because it made history. But it's supposed to be a racist ass movie, bro.
God damn, my bad. I didn't know that was going on. I didn't even know nothing about it.
I would think that if she's gonna bring that shit up, she would clarify, right?
Right.
But she didn't. But yeah, it's easy to confuse that because there's another movie called that shit that's about Nat Turner. What year did that come out? 2016.
And you the man.
That shit was hilarious. As soon as you said, I was like, oh no, he's talking about the Nat Turner movie, isn't he? Yeah, that shit was trash too. I think that guy got canceled. That's why nobody really knows about that movie. Yeah, the actor from that movie got canceled. A bunch of accusations. I don't know what happened with that. Look, I clicked on it. How I click on the movie 2016, and the first thing to pop up is the R-word allegations against the star of the movie. 2016 media attention surrounding the film resurfaced as the 1999 R-word allegation against Nate Parker and co-writer. Oh, and the whoo! Damn, that's why that shit got canceled to oblivion. It wasn't just the star of the film, but also one of the writers of the film were both accused, while students at Pennsylvania State University, Parker and Celestian, were accused. I want to look more into this because the accusation without any like proof of anything would be fucked up for that to happen when these guys.
Yeah. Did you talk about somebody who was on like Big Brother or some shit like that? It was like some black guy who got accused of some shit and it's ruined his career. You dropped a video.
No, Big Brother. You probably talking about The Real World.
The Real World, not Big Brother. Yes, sir. My bad. Yeah.
Parker Celestian accused. The woman went to a doctor who concluded that she had been. And local authorities taped a phone conversation between her and Parker, in which Parker confirmed that it was he and Celestian who, smashed. Parker and Celestian denied accusations and said that the sexual encounter was consensual. They had a three-way with Shorty. Was acquitted. And he got, all right, so hold on. This is the part that I make sure I don't glance the fuck over. That's why I kept reading. It says, Parker was acquitted of all charges, 2001. Celestian was, damn. Wait, oh my God. All right, so the star of the film was acquitted. The writer was charged and convicted with SA, but the conviction was overturned once appealed in 2005.
Damn.
Retrial didn't take place. That is crazy. Yeah, there's a lot that goes into that. Woo, but he was acquitted, so.
That's heavy, but all right.
Acquitted. He was acquitted. So, he don't deserve to be canceled. If he was acquitted.
Yeah. As D.W. Griffith made films, Lenny was a filmmaker like him just as well, and she was a literal Nazi, and she was spreading that shit in her films. And it's also important to note that she idolized Hitler. Like, this fucker was like a Kim Kardashian type to her. It's honestly kind of questionable. And people were saying that Malt meeting up with her did not mean that he was anti-Semitic. And let me tell you,
she didn't like the Kardashians, huh?
No, they worship Hitler. Let her tell it.
That's crazy.
That's nothing that I have just learned about a lot of white people as the years have passed. And I didn't figure this out until I began working around a lot of white people. But they be having no issue associated with white people with shitty views. And one of my coworkers...
What happened?
I know white people. I know white people. I hate that shit. I hate that that black people say, like, well, we know certain people that we know. We say, they be like, I know white people. Like, what the fuck do you mean you know white people? That sounds so broad. Like, you know all, like, so that's European, Alaskan. I'm just making up now shit at this point. What do you perceive as white at this point if you just know white people? Because I get that ignorant with her.
Yeah, she probably
kind of questionable. And people were saying that Malt meeting up with her did not mean that he was anti-Semitic. And let me tell y'all something that I have just learned about a lot of white people as the years have passed. And I didn't figure this out until I began working around a lot of white people. But they be having no issue associated with white people with shitty views. And one of my coworkers...
But she didn't exactly say, I know white people, but she did generalize white people for sure.
Right. My bad.
Was talking about this over with his friends, and he was saying that one of his best friends that he's very close with his family is conservative. And then he said that he may not agree with him on his political and social views, but they're still pretty close. And I'm sorry, but like, as a black woman, that shit is a no-go for me. What? Like, white people who call themselves allies be swearing up and down that they are allies, but then they be close friends with bigots. And people.
So if you're a conservative, you're automatically a bigot. According to the study she just told, if a white person says they're an ally, which is stupid, you shouldn't even say some dumb shit like that. But if you're an ally, you can't have like a relationship with anyone who's conservative in any way, shape, or form. You can't be friends. That's what she just described. You were speaking to a conservative, but you claim you're an ally. That's not right.
People of color, it's just Jewish people, and pretty much anyone who falls into the category of a marginalized group do not have the luxury of doing that. Remember that entire thing with Sydney Sweeney was getting ate up because her family threw like a Make America Great party, and she went, and she was like, my family's views are not a reflection of mine. And I'm like, yeah, Sydney, you are
So what? I don't even know who this is. But so what? Like, she can't, what? The fact that she has to come out and lie and be like, oh, that's just my family, just so she can still have a career is crazy. It's because you got lunatics that's like on some off the wall woke-ish like Harriyanna who will bring this shit up 30 years later.
Hey,
She had a party with her fucking family. Oh man, that's so horrible. That's so hard. She was celebrating with her family. Looked like she having the best fucking time in life. How dare she?
fuck how you was raised, bigot.
Eventually attractive white woman who also is pretty well off. You have the privilege to do that because you are not a part of a marginalized group. I don't know what Sydney's sexuality is. That it's none of my concern. I haven't seen speculations of things in that sort. But overall, she is a conventionally attractive white woman that, you know, has a very well-paying job. People of color and Jewish people pretty much.
What's wrong with that? I don't even know the person she's talking about. What's wrong with it's because you white, you can't have a good job? What the fuck is she talking about?
Why'd you have so much See, this shit just sit me back. This just sit me back.
Anybody that falls into the category of a marginalized group don't have the luxury of doing something like Sydney Sweeney did. Because if a Jewish person were to become friends with someone who was anti-Semitic, they would feel unsafe with them. Like if a bisexual woman was dating a man who's homophobic, that would make her feel unsafe. And if a black person were dating a white person who constantly hung around racist people, but weren't racist themselves, that would also make that black person.
She retarded. I'm fully convinced she's retarded, bro. Like she's a full blown
blue bee.
All of them blue. What are you talking about? He had that reaction 7 times so far during his work journey. She gonna say something. Watch, give it like 30 more seconds. She gonna say something stupid again.
To feel unsafe. So for y'all to say that Walt Disney wasn't anti-Semitic, but opened a Hitler stand with open arms into his studio says a lot more about him than y'all think. One thing about white people in the early 1900s is that if they weren't picking on black people, they were picking on Jewish people, or both. Like Dr. Seuss. Y'all ain't never gonna stop dragging Dr. Seuss on the channel. Oh.
So it's sad that she said that she's not gonna stop dragging Dr. Seuss.
Namaste.
Sad. Because she's so used to dragging that thing, she called a wig around the room. I said it. I said it. Them edges is beat. I don't give a fuck. You trying to cancel Dr. Seuss? Who cares? I don't care. I don't care what he liked. Nigga, green eggs and ham. Sam I am. Green eggs and ham, nigga.
Cat and play a flute with a gap.
Why would that was random as hell. I don't know why. How did we get on that?
Well, she can at least show some type of talent.
We were talking about Dr. Seuss.
You were talking about Dr. Seuss, and I'm talking about how she ain't got talent. I'm due.
Bro, yo, this nigga is crazy. Let's keep going, bro. Let's keep going, man.
But anyway, Disney is an example of this kind of white person who did both just as well. Remember those claims of people trying to say that Walt Disney wasn't anti-Semitic? I hope y'all know that a lot of y'all reflections be showing in y'all work. And one thing that people need to understand is that they're going to put something in their work that is, taboo. You need to prove that it's wrong and that you don't stand for that. But Walt Disney didn't do that shit, okay? So let's take a look. Baby, come on. I'm going to grab your hand. Let's take a look at his work.
Don't touch my fucking
from when he was alive. And I'm going to let you be
all right, she got one more time.
Based on and adapted from the Grimm fairy tales. And Grimm fairy tales, you guessed it, are rooted deeply in anti-Semitism.
I'm done. We about to hear an opinion on Sandy Cheeks from No Cheeks. Why she got a do-rag on? All right, let's go. Let's get through
people that just don't like it when people analyze family entertainment. I don't want to hear it. Like, if you're one of them people that think children and family entertainment is not real entertainment and that it shouldn't be analyzed, this video, along with just my entire channel, is not for you. Bye-bye. Now, for someone who watches SpongeBob like damn near every day since I was like 3 years old, I'm kind of shocked that I don't really talk about it too much on this channel. But then also the reason I don't talk about it that much on this channel is simply because...
All right, that shit might be too fast. It might be to tell me if it's too fast, man. Damn, she talk like 1,000,000 words a minute. I thought I talk fast. She talk bad. Let me slow down a little bit. I want to speed this shit up.
So much SpongeBob content on YouTube, and I don't want to feel like that I am repeating the same points as everyone else. But I want to talk about Miss Sandy Cheeks today because I'm pretty sure nobody else has said any of those things.
Speed that shit back up. I can't. I tried to slow it down. Speed that shit back up. Speed it back up. I can't. She bores
and so
me.
much of what I bring up in this video actually does need to be addressed because we can acknowledge that at certain periods of SpongeBob, this show is a product of its time. But also, just because it's a product of its time does not mean that what was happening in it is okay. I'm going to read an insert of an article talking about why y'all got to stop using the excuse it's a product of its time to excuse bigotry. Here we go. The product of its time.
SpongeBob. SpongeBob had bigotry. SpongeBob SquarePants, one of the happiest niggas on earth. He had bigotry. Nah, let's see. Let's see if there's any valid points to why SpongeBob SquarePants, the fucking fry cook.
Response is especially disturbing because it acknowledges that the violence occurred, but dismissed is unimportant. It is used in situations ranging from a bigot comment to crimes against humanity. This utilization was on full display when a statue of Christopher Columbus was removed from Los Angeles in late 2018. A headline in the response article reads, Christopher Columbus, a product of his time or guilty of genocide. The article proceeds to analyze whether or not Columbus's...
I mean, I'm gonna be real. I don't fuck with Columbus anyway, so yeah. Columbus was wild. Christopher Columbus, yeah, I'm not celebrating that bullshit. That's something that was in the past that, yeesh, yeah, it was kind of intense. I ain't fuck with him. He ain't no hero to me.
Actions
as far as I'm concerned.
To genocide. Another article posted by the Staten Island Live in 2013 is titled, Christopher Columbus, No Saint, was product of his time. The authors of these articles are presumed that being a product of one's time is the reason justification of mass murder, enslavement, and art. It reflects an unwanted acceptance of Christopher Columbus's treatment of indigenous.
We all know. You skip this shit. We all know Christopher Columbus ain't shit, bro. Like, is that the point? How does this connect to SpongeBob, my nigga?
There is no expectation for indigenous people to be treated like human beings. They are calling for silence in the reality of Columbus' violent legacy on the grounds that racism was normal. This excuse is baffling. Furthermore, all these unconvincing defense are the response to call for honest historical narratives. They are defenses against discussing the reality. They are thinly veiled attempts to classify the recognition of racism and violence as unwarranted attacks. Sandy Cheeks, in my opinion, is considered to be a woman unhinged. And I really love...
The fuck is she talking about? We like 3 minutes in. She ain't saying nothing yet. Let me just copy her name. Hold on. Yo, we like 3 minutes in. She ain't say a damn thing yet, bro. What did the Christopher Columbus thing have to do with SpongeBob at all?
Unhinged women, like, female characters, I say, because a lot of them are, women, but they behave in non-traditional feminine ways, like the way men want women to act in this world. And basically, this video is inspired by Anti-Heroines, the YouTube channel. I love them so much. I will have their channel link down below. But I didn't want to feel like I was, I heard something, but I didn't want to feel like I was copying.
They probably woken in a motherfucker. I definitely will not be checking them out unless you guys swarm my comment section and ask me, hey, BX, they need a good roasting. I might check them out.
Their channel. So I told myself, if I want to start making videos about unhinged fictional women, I most likely should do it with cartoons. So here we go. Sandy Cheeks is as a kid, she was my favorite character in SpongeBob simply because she was the only girl. I'd say she was.
Nigga, you just saying that because you look like Sandy Cheeks, nigga. Because you look like her a little bit. That might be an insult to Sandy.
She was the only girl, but she was the girl I'd say that got the most screen time at that period of the show. And I get so excited when Sandy came on screen. Sandy basically raised me. I would not be the woman I am today if it weren't for Miss Sandy Cheeks. I personally think Sandy is a great character to look up to, aside from the flaws that come along with her, being written by men. But I noticed that there's been this rise of Sandy hate on the internet. And then I realized it was just insults. It's always them. Anytime there's a rise in hate for a female character, that is...
Shut up. Oh my God. Fam, the attack on incels is crazy, bro. Fam, listen, if you're an incel and you watch my channel, I'm going to help you. Listening to my shit and just watching my reactions will help you, right? I think that incels get treated very fucked up, especially due to the fact that they already have it fucked up, right? It's involuntary. They're not choosing that shit. Man, they would love to get some cheeks. Sandy cheek, they want any cheeks. Right? But instead of trying to uplift them and help them and maybe even educate and show them how to be social, we just want to fucking label them as horrible demons and fucking blame everything on them, bro. They've already had enough people turn their back on them. They don't need additional people, losers, that fucking sit there because they got a following and think they better than somebody, bro. Nigga, that's a dark path. A dark path that I could have fucking went down if I didn't fucking discover that red pill. I'm just saying, fam. I'd rather educate and help than fucking beat on. These men need help. They need help. Not a fucking bashing. I don't know. Maybe I got serious there, but it annoys me. It really does annoy me. And men get such a fucking hard time. It's crazy. And then when you single out the men that are known for having a hard time, and then wonder why they fucking snap or go crazy, is because no one cared.
Isn't a woman of color. And Sandy is, said to be a woman of color.
I went on a rant. My bad. I went on a rant. My bad.
Oh, Jesus. The insulting be insuling. Incels hate Sandy. And I had no idea that she had so many haters. But it's because Sandy and the way she presents herself isn't in traditional feminine ways. Sandy is loud. Sandy is in your face. Sandy is not afraid to beat your ass. But also Sandy could be the sweetest person ever. Sandy really just takes no shit from...
You like that. You like when a woman put hands on men, huh? This is the same person that said Chris Rock deserved to be slapped.
Nobody. And that is just part of the reason why a lot of incels just can't stand her, because they don't like real life women that are like this.
Who the fuck likes women like that? Who wants a woman like that? I don't know, aggressive chick.
The pirate ship, also known as Harry's pirate ship. I am the captain. You are not my first date. I don't got no first date. Hello, how are you guys doing? What's going up? It will officially be Black Friday for my channel, Monday the 28th, and I want to show you guys so much that has been added, and then also a panty and key currently next.
We almost 10 minutes in. We almost 10 minutes in. I think she's an incel and just projecting. Look at how wound up she is over a cartoon sponge. This woman hasn't been. Probably not. That's facts. That's you might have a point. She did come out with a video saying how boys hate her from when she was young and couldn't get a boyfriend. So maybe that lasted until now. Possibly. Like, I don't know, man. Just get the fuck out there. If that's what it is, go out there, bro. Go out there. I've seen her when she don't look like this. she probably could go get something. Like she ain't ugly or hideous.
I know you guys love the Marinette shirt. You can go ahead and get this for purchase. It's a crop top. I literally took her shirt and made it Y2K. And then also we have the Zoe Lee.
Oh my gosh. I don't give a fuck about the makeup or shirts you selling, my nigga. Talk about what you gotta talk about. Nigga, shit. I'm about to start playing my ass. This is a crazy picture right here. Let me boost the quality. Hey, Sandy Cheeks. This is Sandy Cheeks, nigga. Fuck is it? That's why she likes Sandy. She look like one. She look like Sandy. Appropriating Texan squirrel culture. She's appropriating squirrel. That's funny. She thirsty and it made her delusional. That could be the option. Yeah, that's probably what went down. Sandy, a county girl from Texas. I thought that was Pookiesha's enemy, right? She defended her because she looked like her. This is crazy. I got to use that for a thumbnail. What's the timestamp for this? This a thumbnail if I ever saw one, bro. This a thumbnail if I ever saw one. Holy smokes, this is fucking hilarious. 724.
That is Miss Sandy Cheeks. Now, before we begin.
Hey, leaving a note for my future self. Use that as a thumbnail. 724 is the time. If editing Beast Boy, that when you listening, nigga, use it as a thumbnail.
And get into, the mess. We need to learn about Sandy and who she is as a character first. No, Sandy is basically the fish out of water in the series SpongeBob. And it's funny because the show takes place in water. And, Sandy is the fish out of water, but she's basically the squirrel in the ocean. But she is a squirrel from Texas. And because of that alone, her appearance and her background, she automatically stands out from everybody that lives in Bikini Bottom. And people like to argue that Sandy's character is both mean and violent. And no, I wouldn't say that. It's because she's not really the one to be pushed over.
Get the fuck out of here. She got a whole fucking episode when she's hibernating, skinning these niggas. What do you... She pulled the skin off Patrick. What is you talking about? She's not mean and violent. No. You don't need to whip ass every time someone says something. Like, she be doing too much karate. Nah, Sandy be over the top, bro. She be over the top. Like, if she ended up with SpongeBob, she would be the dom in that situation. So...
Also, with the kind of environment that Sandy Cheeks is in, she has no choice but to.
This do-rag is killing me. The do-rag is fucking killing me right now. What is that on those? Paw prints?
Be stern that way. When I was a kid, I didn't really quite understand Sandy's behavior and why she acted the way she did all the time. But as I gotten older and made that transition from being a girl into a woman, I get it.
Because you act like that. Yep. Look, I told you. I fucking told you. I knew exactly what she was going to say. Because she acts like that. That's exactly why she understands.
Understand her. Y'all be talking about y'all understand Squidward when y'all get older. No, baby, I understand Sandy a lot more now that I'm grown.
No, I definitely understand Squidward. My loud ass neighbors, oh my fucking God. I just be trying to be in here playing my clarinet and they be wilding. I don't actually play a clarinet, but yeah, I would have fucking hated SpongeBob. I would have hated, in Seinfeld, I would have hated Kramer. I would have beat Kramer's ass, bro, a few times. You come up at my house just anytime you want doing shit. Kramer would have got these hands. So you think SpongeBob would have got these fucking hands, bro. Patrick too. Patrick would have got these hands. I would have hated these niggas as neighbors.
Squidward is overrated. But it's actually a bit sad when you realize why Sandy is the way she is, because she doesn't have much of a choice to be anything but that. And because she comes from this different environment that a lot of people don't know about, a lot of people have, biases. Of course, people are going to be iffy to her automatically because they just never seen her kind before. Like, I know Eminem was like, y'all act like y'all never seen a white person before. That's how it is with Sandy. Y'all acting like y'all never seen a squirrel before. But the gag is A lot of these people have not ever seen a squirrel before. But like I mentioned, as Sandy is very kind, she also can be...
The fuck you talking about? Man, I'm about to just 86 this shit. This shit about to get 86, bro. Like, fam, what is she talking about?
And I know that Sandy doesn't really want to come across as mean because she don't want everybody to assume that, you know, all squirrels are like that or all people from Texas are like that. But that's just not the case. But the fish in SpongeBob are so fucking rude. Like, they are so nasty. These fish be trying it. They tried it. And I think the episode that best, you know, shows Sandy's demeanor was Squirrel Jokes. Squirrel Jokes is comedy gold, and it's a lot funnier now as an adult than when I was younger because I didn't understand that entire scene where SpongeBob came over to her house. But now I get it. I mainly get it now. I understand. Because when SpongeBob kept making offensive jokes about Sandy's kind, that being a squirrel, it was leading to other people in the town to be mean to her.
I don't remember this at all. Nigga, no, did I give a fuck? I'm gonna be honest with you. That's what y'all feel like we being trouble. No, she's dead serious, nigga. I'm not gonna be able to get through this. I'm not. I don't know. People gonna be in the comment section. Oh, but you missed this part, nigga. Send me timestamps because this is so trash.
And she politely
useful my fucking time. I'm about to go do laundry. While this is playing, I folded all my clothes. Ain't this? Maybe I could sweep up. Nah, I did that too. Make my bed. No, I made both of them shits. Fuck, it gotta be so. I'm about to hop on that damn stationary bike. I'm contemplating that shit, bro. I'm contemplating hopping my ass on that stationary bike.
We asked SpongeBob to stop, and he did not. And he was being a bad friend in that moment because I'm just like, no, your friend straight up told you that you was hurting her feelings, and you were just like, it ain't that deep. That's how a lot of y'all sound, okay? That's how a lot of y'all sound when people of color bring up that something is offensive, and you're like, actually, I'm that kind, and that's not right.
Now, Sandy is a people of color fucking problem? Oh my God. Now y'all see why I've roasted her so many times, man. I just roasted her so many times now. I'm just like bored with her. Actually, this would be grade A telling I'm not gonna lie. That's funny. You know who she voted for. The joke is, this is her at normal speed. I don't have her that sped up, bro. I slowed it down. Usually I have that shit on 2. This is just on 1.5. I was going to do 125. I had to speed this shit back up, bro. It's not much of a difference. So if anyone can hear in the comments, man, then my bad.
Taking it too seriously, I don't understand why that's an issue. That's literally what y'all sound like. Go watch Squirrel Jokes, okay? Because Squirrel Jokes, is a social commentary on how y'all don't know how to shut up and listen. But like I said, Sandy asked SpongeBob to stop. He didn't fucking do it. So she basically invited him over to her house and she showed him what stupid actually was. And she was like, if you're going to talk about my kind like this, I'm going to present myself that way to scare you into realizing that that is not the case.
Shut your ass up. If you want to see a real version of something similar to that, where it was done in a better, like more art way, what was the name of that shit? Zootopia? I think that's a better depiction of what she's trying to describe. Not no fucking SpongeBob and shit like that.
Bye. And it's sad at the fact that she had to show him what stupid actually was in order to get him to stop. He should have listened to her. And it's funny when you think about it because that's not the only time SpongeBob has done something like this to Sandy. That being that he was nasty to her and she just kind of took it and he had to learn the hard way not to fuck with her. Because there are numerous occasions within this show where Sandy done had to get SpongeBob out of some mess because he ain't want to fucking listen or he was just being rude to her. But going off of SpongeBob, he's not the only person in this series that does this to her. And it's mainly men I know with this series that...
Here we go. Yo, I can tell you a whole playbook. Either everything's racist or all the men are misogynistic. It's one of the fucking two. It's one of the two in every single video. We talking about SpongeBob, by the way, guys. I don't even remember that character. You said the bunny. So you're just gonna judge a strong squirrel sister for living... for living in the ocean? Wow. Yeah, that's what she's doing. That's what she's doing. You just gonna judge a young squirrel sister. And that's because she looked like one. Zootopia was fire.
Treat Sandy horribly. But it's kind of sad when you realize that even though Sandy considers SpongeBob to be a friend, she doesn't necessarily trust him. And it's very much valid because he did things to her that were unacceptable. I understand why she keeps him around as a friend because if she didn't really have SpongeBob as a friend, she really wouldn't have anybody here in Bikini Bottom. And we understand, like, nobody wants to be lonely in a place that...
Nobody wants to be near her ass. That shows you a lot.
They are, residing in. I understand why she still keeps him around, but also she don't have to trust him all that well. And that just leads me into my major point about the SpongeBob series. This show has a big issue with misogyny. Like, it's actually bad. The misogyny be misogynying. The show shines the most when the episodes focus on the men, but when the women and the girls come into play in the storylines, it's like they're...
What the fuck is she talking about? I'm sick of this shit, bro. Like, fam, I'm genuinely sick of this shit.
Come on, son.
Oh my God, it's like pulling teeth. It's really like pulling teeth.
They're either treating women like shit or they're just poking fun at femininity. That's why I can't stand a lot of those scenes where we see Pearl and her friends, because people are they're just making fun of teenage girls the whole time. We need to talk about Pearl's character another day.
Bro,
While I love the
I promise you, I fucking promise you, this is not a troll. This woman has reacted to when I first started doing reactions to her videos. Fam, her and her fans was losing their fucking mind. This ain't a troll. She's dead serious about this. The harassment that certain people have had to go through because they give an opinion. Not even creators, fans, viewers that have had to fucking, I guess, tolerate a hate video towards them where all the fan base will go and start fucking attacking them and DMing them. And mind you, she has an even bigger following on whatever the fuck that blog website is. Some kind of blog website where she has even more followers than what she does on YouTube. So nah, she's dead serious with this bullshit. Yeah, I was just doing the same shit. I was just smacking my fucking forehead. I'm trying to hurry up and get through this shit. So many people kept asking me in the comment sections to look at this shit.
Main female characters that are in SpongeBob.
Fam, she's like, fam, I feel like she's taking life for energy points. I'm losing years, nigga. I'm losing years of my life. I think I just got gray hairs. Every time I pause this shit, it's a fucking thumbnail. Future self, that's editing. 12 minutes and 33 seconds looks like it could be a thumbnail too. She giving you thumbnails, nigga.
With 3 of them being women and 1 being a teenage girl. They're a punching bag for the series. And it's funny because everybody likes to say that Squidward is the punching bag of SpongeBob, which, yes, you guys are technically correct. But also Squidward, a lot of that shit that he be bringing on himself be self-warranted. And also
when the man has someone mess with him, self-warranted. When the woman has someone messing with them, it's misogynistic. Shut up. Yo, fam, we done? We done with this fucking video? Have we heard enough already?
Squidward is not a nice person. And also, Squidward has been nasty to women. We have seen the way.
So he deserves people being nasty to him. What if those women were nasty to him and his nasty was a response? Because it's okay for people to be nasty to him because he was nasty to women. What if he was nasty to women because they was nasty to him? Would that apply? You got to fucking deal with SpongeBob ass every day. If you had a neighbor like SpongeBob, I swear you might have backhanded him out his chair. You would have went Sandy Cheeks on him. Joe Sandy. Sandy No Cheeks. We watching a review of Sandy Cheeks from Sandy No Cheeks.
And that dude treats women, and it's not great. But
Sandy Flat.
Like I said, SpongeBob treats its female characters like a punching bag, especially when it comes to Pearl. Her father is treating her badly. It's disturbing. But so much of Sandy's unhinged.
Hurt. Yeah, Pearl ain't never treat nobody horrible, right? He said her life is a That's funny. That's funny. She's a clown. Agreed. Anyone likes to say, aka her other personality. Wow.
Behavior just stems from the fact that the men in this series are so awful to her, like dead ass. Almost every episode she is in, there is some man up in there talking to her out their ass. It's either that or SpongeBob and Patrick are doing something to her to piss her off. And I don't care what.
Yeah, because she never did nothing. Right? Nothing. She's a woman, so she's innocent automatically in your eyes.
Nobody says, y'all can get mad at me for this. Y'all can say that this is a reach. But that episode where they broke into her house and stole her fur, that is wrong. That is something that should not have been played for jokes. Now that I've gotten older and I sat there and realized what this show did, it's literally a
fucking cartoon. Oh my gosh. What? It's a cartoon, my nigga. The Rugrats did a whole bunch of shit they wasn't supposed to be doing. That was literally the plot of the show. What? Oh my gosh, she is so fragile. Nah, I was an adult.
This episode did not age well because 1, they broke into her home. You can't do that shit. And 2, they literally undressed her. Specifically, they undressed Sandy without her consent. That is SA. In this show, this episode in particular.
She said, she said SpongeBob. Oh, she said a sponge and a starfish. I might be crying. Oh, shit. I gotta know. Hold on. I need to play this clip while I'm still laughing. This is crazy.
Shut the fuck up. I know that was you. I ain't even got to look. I should send your ass back to Crenshaw P with his hot ass coat hangers, bitch. Would you like that?
Oh, she went crazy with this bullshit.
Made an entire joke about it because I saw this tweet that was just like, this that code where SpongeBob and Patrick stole Sandy's fur. And I was like, yeah, that is how it is. And then I went back and I rewatched the episode. And now that I'm a lot older and I've matured and whatnot and learning certain different things about life.
Hey, how many movies you seen that's based in like a high school or like a junior high school where the kids pull a prank and they take the kid's clothes and now he running around? That was SA. All of them should go to jail for that fucking prank.
That episode.
Now, me personally, I would have just backhand the whole fucking squad. Whoever did that shit, I ain't the one to play with. When I was a kid, niggas knew not to prank me. That would go bad, bro. Don't prank me. I'd rather you try to roast. Don't try to take my fucking clothes, bro. Because I will walk up to you in my drawers and backhand the shit out of you. Of course, this is when I was young, right? This is when I was young. I'm more relaxed now. But come on, bro. She reaching. Oh my God, that's a good thumbnail too. That's an amazing thumbnail. Look at it. Tell me that's not a good thumbnail right there. Yo, what is she about to do? What is she about to do? Now I see why Young Sellers always roasting her Gap. Hard not to look at.
Like leftover seafood. It is not great. That episode always made me uncomfortable as a kid, but I really couldn't put my finger on it until I recently rewatched it and was like, yeah, that's creepy. What SpongeBob and Patrick did to Sandy in that episode was literally abuse. And I understand SpongeBob because it's a comedy. It's a show. It's play for laughs and everything like that. But there's just certain things that you cannot just play for.
She got SpongeBob teeth mixed with Sandy. Like she looked like Sandy No Cheeks. She's like the daughter of Sandy Cheeks and SpongeBob. This is what that would look like. This is what that would look like. She's their love child.
Laughs, and that is abuse.
Oh my God. No, you did not play this makeup commercial. Girl, put the hair bonnet on. Harry by Harriyanna Hook. This is what the fuck are you even selling? Hair wraps? What are you selling? What is the fuck? Do-rags? Going to this shit. I want to see. Guys, I have to see. I have to see what she's selling on here. I gotta see. We about to go to it. Hold up. It's about to turn into a fucking review real quick. Let's see what she got on her. Okay. It was hard to even get to. Okay. All right. This is what she's selling. An ebook. All right. I'm not mad at that. Not mad at the book. Did she do the art? Probably not. Right. Oh, physical sign. Yo, fam, you think if I buy one of these, she gonna send it to me? Like, hell no, you that BXB sport guy that be making fun of me. The fuck is that? How many sad black woman books she got? Oh my gosh. Okay, she got bonnets for sale, lip gloss. That's an expensive ass bonnet. I don't know how much bonnets cost. She got do-rags. Holy shit, she sells these shits? That's a custom fucking do-rag she's selling? Okay, her jewelry. All right. I'm not really mad at some of the... Come on, Sandy No Cheeks. Stop it. Sandy No Cheeks. She look like a whole different woman right here. Wow, she's selling this outfit? Harriyanna Hook, she go? You could sell fucking Disney shit? Paw print. Wow, all right, so I give her a little bit of respect. She's actually selling her own shit except for the Disney shit, but I'm not mad at the hustle. Right? I'm not mad at the hustle. And then wait, she does blogs before the video and then does a video based on that? Okay. And what's she saying? The same shit? Okay. There's a lot of shit to laugh at. But there's a lot of shit. Come on, girl. Stop it. She was like trying to give me stuff to roast. But I can give her a little bit of a compliment as I give her the roast. The hustle's okay. I'm not mad at the hustle. The fact that she makes a lot of this shit that I've seen on her channel herself, I gotta give her some credit. I gotta give her some credit, man. Because independent businesses, that's a good thing. She probably wouldn't even get to that part of me giving her a
put my finger on it until I recently rewatched it and was like, yeah, that's creepy. What SpongeBob and Patrick did to Sandy in that episode was literally abuse. And I understand SpongeBob because it's a comedy. It's a show. It's play for laughs and everything like that. But there's just certain things that you cannot just play for laughs. And that is abuse.
Oh, get this shit out of here. I ain't trying to watch the whole fucking commercial.
Like, because there was another time when they broke into Sandy's house and stole her equipment. Not gonna lie, I enjoy Sandy's episodes in that era.
So, I know. Yo, I got a little bit. I can't give her a little bit of credit. Niggas like, no, she's selling bonnets, bro. Stop. And jewelry and lip gloss and random things from TV shows that she liked that I don't think you can sell legally. Whatever. Yeah, I try to give her a little bit. Because her fans gonna just say I just bashed her the whole bit. Yeah, give her a little bit of credit. A little bit, nah. Fuck it. Overpriced, but yeah, okay. I figured them fucking bonnets was way over the top expensive. But I guess because they custom for her. I know my boy BX trying to be nice on a Friday, but I lost it Now the bonnets is crazy. I'm trying to give her a little bit of credit, a little bit for making the effort, right? I don't think anything on there is fire at all, but maybe it's just not my taste. But the effort, her making the attempt, right, to do business independently, I give her a little bit of credit for that. A little bit, man, a little bit. Just for the effort.
The golden era, because the series stopped using her as much as a punching bag for SpongeBob and Patrick, and they started to go more along with that fish out of water storyline.
Y'all cold-blooded, and I love it. Man, I got the best supporters in the world.
And that she was introduced with. Like, it's actually fun to see Sandy
not them bonnets, nigga.
Interact with the other characters in the series. But as the series goes on, Sandy spends more time in Bikini Bottoms because literally the pilot for the show is like, this is her first time here, so she's a newbie. But even though people in the town are used to her now, and they are a bit kinder to her, she still necessarily can't let her guard down. She still has to keep it up almost all the time. And also, so much of the respect Sandy has gotten from the citizens of the Bikini Bottom was her saving their bitch asses. Yeah, I completely understand why Sandy fights to get on the good side of everybody in Bikini Bottom because one...
Do police and fucking firefighters not deserve respect because they save people, nigga? Like, what you trying to say? She walks around in a space outfit, nigga.
Like, yeah, a lot of people don't want to be in an environment where everybody dislikes them. But if Sandy literally was unlikable to these people, they would run her out of town. They would literally make her go move back to Texas. Because they're even...
I should hit y'all with a track. I should play something. Maybe after. I'll play after. I'm going to do the Upchurch reaction. Then if y'all want to hear something, I'll play something.
A point where...
I got some new music I worked on recently, actually, too, if you want to hear it.
She was going to move back to Texas. And when I was younger and I was a kid, I didn't get it because I was like, why the fuck would you leave? Why? But now that I'm an adult, I get it. Because she felt unloved. She felt unappreciated. She felt like she didn't belong in this environment. And she technically kind of doesn't because, you know, species and whatnot. But we're not talking about science right now. We're just talking about SpongeBob logic.
So you saying you would never buy the bonnet or the do-rag? You're not going to get the Harriyanna bonnet or do-rag?
In that episode, not the first one where she was about to go back home, but the second one, we saw that she was about to go back to Texas. And we saw that the people in Bikini Bottom, they was not fucking with her. They didn't care all that much. The first time around, they were like, yeah, let's...
I don't care about what you saying. Damn, fast forward.
How the episodes were between the years of 1999 and 2005. It goes beyond that. It goes beyond Patrick is...
I forgot SpongeBob been out for that fucking long, bro.
Not funny anymore. It goes beyond why
my little brother went to the movie theater to see that shit. It's been out since I was a kid too. Sheesh.
We're quit anymore. This show has a major issue when it comes to the way they portray female characters. And also, like I said, in the golden era of SpongeBob, that is where like we saw
in the fucking male characters are shining symbols of hope. You got Mr. Krabs, who's a money obsessed weirdo. You got SpongeBob, who is SpongeBob. You don't even got to describe this crazy ass nigga. Patrick, who is as dumb as a fucking bag of rocks. But the women are portrayed horribly on this show. What man is portrayed in a good way? Fucking even Squidward is portrayed as if like he's a loser that don't even want to leave his house, which is fine because I'm an introvert my damn self. But you got to leave the house a little bit, man. Go visit family.
Sandy getting brutalized a lot of times, but that's also where we saw that Mrs. Puff was getting treated like shit. And I noticed that the show calmed down a little bit when it came to Sandy and Mrs. Puff getting treated badly.
See, Plankton was evil in a motherfucker. Don't forget Plankton. What male character was presented well on that show? She's talking out her ass. There was no male characters that was like dope as fuck. None, not even the superhero. The superhero was ass. The old dude.
But then they moved on to treating Pearl worse than she already was being treated. And Karen started to get it too. Sandy being a
Pearl was a piece of shit, bro. Mr. Krabs spoiled the fuck out of her.
punching bag. Mrs. Pub being a punching bag. Pearl being a punching bag. Karen being a punching bag. Would it be an issue if this shit did not apply to almost every single female character in the show? Every female character in this series is getting picked on. This show always has something going on with a man picking on a woman. Men and boys are always the first when it comes to mind when it comes to Western animation. They try to make so many American cartoons and Canadian cartoons just as well to cater to a male audience.
My nigga, I almost fell asleep. Word, son? The fuck is you talk this mad female cartoons? Nigga? Do I gotta tell y'all about the damn cartoon with a little boy that gets a magical ring that makes him a woman? He can't even have superpowers without him being a woman. That's a cartoon that was out for years, bro. Bunch of seasons. Of course, she's out.
It's because there's oftentimes where things are made for girls that we see in our American media, but they always want to try and throw something in there to make it cater towards boys just as well. Media that is made for boys and men, they don't be giving a fuck about catering towards women. They just want to make sure that they got them, and that's great. And it's sad because a lot of women do like these series that are made specifically for boys and men, but also it's frustrating because
you say you'll buy from wigs on the floor. Nah, get it from Paris. Get the wig from Paris. Don't get it from wigs on the floor. I remember when they put on the news that SpongeBob came out of the closet. SpongeBob been gay my whole life, as far as I'm concerned. As far as I'm concerned, that nigga always been that direction. And you're like, but maybe I'm tripping. Don't forget Pearl. See, now y'all being Lizophobic.
While we do enjoy the series and what they give, we can't sit here and keep ignoring the misogyny issues within them. And also, the issues with the way women are portrayed in SpongeBob, it's just a result of we don't really have that many women in animation as men.
Damn, I really do have a lot of nice merch on here. That's crazy. Oh, my bad. Yeah, go check that out in the description. Go check that in the description. Fang Gang merch.
Whenever there is like a popular show with a majority of white or just non-black cast, has anyone else noticed that the black people in the cast are usually the ones with the least amount of followers as their co-stars? Like, do y'all not get that? Do y'all not be seeing that? Because I do. I be peeping it all the time.
Yes, because followers is a indication on racism. Yeah, the black people don't have as many followers. I wonder if that's true with like the cast of like Grownish. Like, do you think that's the? I highly doubt it. I highly doubt. What about Euphoria? I don't think any of these other people have as many subscribers or followers as Zendaya. I don't think that's the case either. I think you're just pulling shit out your ass. I think you're just out here just doing whatever fits your narrative. Oh yeah. All this black wokeness is the best shit ever. If you're white, you're evil. Ash. Shut your dumb ass up, man. All right, she might not be dumb. But that's a dumbass opinion. That's a dumbass opinion, fam. Oh, they don't have enough followers. How about you just support them? You're a content creator. Shout out the people you support, man. Tell your followers, go check them out. How about you do that? You gonna just complain about it? You're not gonna add any kind of, I don't know, productivity? I felt like that was a big word for my ass. It is productivity. Yeah. You don't know about, you don't feel like, oh shit, I know her supporters gonna be mad. They gonna just talk bad shit. They go, oh yeah, I'm mad high. Productivity.
Here, Mitchell Towns, who is the son of DJ Jazzy Jeff, he ended up getting a recurring role in season 2 of this series. And he had the least amount of followers out of all of them, even the people that only made appearances less times than he did. And that was a bit suspicious.
It was suspicious. It was suspicious. It was just... My bad. No, F that. I'm on him. Suspicious. It was suspicious, bro. It was suspicious, bro. Maybe he's just not that known, fam. I didn't even know that. That's Jazzy Junkie. I didn't even know that, fam. I didn't even know that. That's crazy. But I don't think that they got less followers because like any kind of racism or the fact that they're black, right? I think you're just making excuses for people that you don't even fucking know, right? They might not even care about their followers. Or how about they just be grateful for the followers they have? You ever thought about that? You ever thought about that? No, I just gonna have the bonnet. Okay. Back when Will Smith slapped the hell out of Chris Rock, Harriyanna had a whole lot to say. Let's take a look at that.
One thing you do not do is talk about a black woman's hair. You don't do that. I honestly think he forgot he made that good hair documentary when he wanted to get on here and say that shit.
Oh my God, I heard a bunch of people bring that point up. So what? He made a documentary about good hair. She had bald hair. Men go bald all the time. Men get roasted on a regular basis. Did you know that this comedian, what's his name? He like specializes. I'm gonna put a picture of him after the fact. Maybe even put his name in the bottom of the screen. He specializes in roast, and people talk about him almost at every single celebrity roast you see. I want to say his name is Jeff or something like that. Every single celebrity roast you see, people roast him. If I'm not mistaken, he came out recently and confirmed to everybody that he has the same thing that Jada Pinkett Smith has, and people have been roasting him for years. Did his wife go up on stage and slap anybody? Would you feel okay and, so thumbs up about it if that was the case, if the roles were reversed? If a woman got slapped for making a joke about a male that had that same thing that Jada had? No, you wouldn't. You wouldn't feel the same.
Like pissed off. Like I'm actually very angry. At first I was sitting there and laughing, and then I sat there and thought about it, and I was like, no, what? I'm annoyed. I'm gonna talk about it, and y'all.
You're emotional. You're extremely emotional. That's what that is. But okay, all right, talk about nostalgia stuff. I guess Fresh Prince is nostalgia. You can tell everybody hates Chris.
They're gonna listen, but welcome back to the Pirate Ship, also known as Harry Hook's Pirate Ship. I am the captain. You are not my first mate. I don't got no first mate because you're.
Ooh, I just showed it. I watched this person, so now I'm not fronting. Yo, fam, I used to watch them, but I enjoyed their content a lot. They were dope. Maybe they're still dope, but not to me because it seems like their focus is more on man bashing the hell out of people. It's like, hey, yo, where you be going? You gonna see. I didn't even watch this video. I heard about it. I just know. I know that the stuff was said. What was said, pretty much. I know what was said. And I know it was dumb as hell. And I know that she has a habit of saying the dumbest things in the world when it comes to men. I don't know what happened in her life. I'm not even going to put that on her. That has nothing to do with the situation. I know she man bash heavy, and it seems like men are just evil. I
want to know why? Come here. Nobody's worthy of being the first day. Hi, hello. My name is Harriyanna, and I like to make content based off nostalgia and family and children's entertainment and all the issues that I find within those spaces. Okay, Will Smith, Jada Pinkett Smith, and Chris Rock are all big parts of my childhood, so it applies here today. Now,
there you go. All right. See, I said that. I kind of said that. It was all within childhood, so yeah, maybe that's why she's speaking.
This was just misogynoir. It has misogynoir written all over the place. Part of the reason why I don't take a lot of these little comedians too seriously is because so many of them depend on talking shit about other people to try and be funny.
She just say that? Watch this. I'm about to go crazy. That's why I don't like certain YouTubers, because some of them depend on talking about shows that have nothing to do with them or people that have nothing to do with them in order to gain success. Don't you got a Dan Schneider video? Not saying he doesn't deserve one, but if I was to look through your content, you not only just focus on TV shows, which is not you as a person. So if someone was to say that you couldn't be successful without talking about that, it would be an issue. But you have called out a plethora of people. Fam, I remember you did a Creep Show Art live stream, fam. The fuck is she doing with she talks about nostalgia. What? She was doing Creep Show Art live stream. Yo, why is a nostalgia channel doing that? Also, I want to state, you can do whatever the hell you want. I'm not trying to police your channel. But do you see how that just come on, fam? If a comedian wants to crack jokes and someone happens to be the butt of that joke, it is what it is. Then you wouldn't have any problem with it if a comedian roasted someone that you didn't like, right? Maybe one of these misogynists. You're so happy that someone got slapped because you think they're misogynist. You wanted someone to get physically hit because you think that they're misogynist.
I just don't like that. I just can't get with that. If you are unaware of what happened tonight, because, yeah, Will Smith walking up on stage after Chris Rock made a very distasteful joke about his wife, Jada. And he made a joke about her hair. He got up there, knocked him the fuck out, and then went back, sat down, and stayed.
He didn't knock anyone out. He was still standing. He continued the show. Chris continued the show afterwards. But okay, all right, dramatic effect.
Keep my wife's name out of your fucking mouth. And Lupita Nyong'o was just sitting back there like, you shouldn't have been talking shit.
You shouldn't have been talking shit.
I'm sorry, y'all. That Cat Williams clip played in my head so many.
You a Cat Williams fan? Is he not a comedian that talks about people? He's gotten into physical altercations.
Times. Like, yeah, he shouldn't have been talking shit. It was very well deserved. He deserved to get knocked out for that. But
she's wow. Hold up. So because they offended someone with a joke, they deserved that. Guys, mind you, this person, I told you I knew about this person, right? Because I've watched some of their content, a lot of their content. I'm a nostalgia king, man. I love old school TV shows. Fam, didn't you cry like damn near? Because a bunch of people were being mean in comment sections and you was about to quit YouTube because they was, let me pick this damn mic up, because they was bullying your ass. Is that what you say? But you're okay with physical assault. Okay. So if I was to just use your way of thinking for it, it's okay for them to have bullied you with words online and made you want to quit YouTube because they didn't like your opinions on stuff, on how you talked about their favorite show that they liked. You deserve that. No, you actually don't deserve that. I didn't say her by name, but I remember doing a live stream when that was the case, when she put out that video. And I said, damn, man, I feel really bad for this content creator that I enjoy, who's being bullied or whatever because of their opinions. I don't believe anyone should police opinions. I don't think anyone should slap someone or physically assault someone for words. It was deserved. Word, fam. For real. You're wildin', fam. And it's real deserved until somebody that you actually care about. And it's, no one should get physical. But with Chris Rock, because he's an older guy, I guess maybe, you watched Everybody Hate Chris and whatever. But it seems like she has like little to no respect for men, especially your daughter, man. Like, the kids that she talk about on the TV shows, she got some respect for them, unless you Robbie Shapiro. And she don't rock. God.
It also made me sit and think that this is a bigger issue. One, why do you think it was okay to embarrass a Black woman in front of so many non-Black people?
All right, okay. I'm not really even trying to pause this that much. So when she was doing Red Table Talk, saying the disgusting things that she said about Will Smith, was that not embarrassing? Why does she think it's okay to embarrass a Black man in front of non-Black? Like that's supposed to mean something, fam. Like, that's why people always having beef with each other, because content creators like this trying to cause a divide. Black. You should respect people, period. You should, especially your loved one. She didn't respect him. So now he's slapping people and risking maybe possible jail time. He's not going to jail, but that could have been a possibility. Fam, he definitely could have went for the night, at least for the night. You know what I mean? It's a few days until they get sued and they release them.
Black men always do that shit. They do it here on YouTube. They always been doing it in stand-up comedy. They do it in movies. They do it on television shows. They do it on their music.
This is so disgusting. You're referring to someone talking about someone, right? You know T channels exist, right? Yeah, you did a stream about Creepshow art. What the fuck is wrong with this girl? You did a whole stream about Creepshow art, girl, which was another channel that talked about people. You definitely watch T channels, man. I'm not trying to hear that. You expose yourself when you be doing some of these drama videos that you've done once in the blue moon. You do watch this and you know that they exist. So why is that on Black men? People talk about people. So what? People are sensitive as fuck too as well. But like, come on, that's what Black men do. That's what Black. Are you serious? What is you talking about, fam? Is your channel just you coming in and just talking about nothing. You're talking about people right now. You got a thumbnail of bald ass Jada on your Yo, this is great. Yo, I'm gonna get canceled for this video, bro. And it's because I'm just being honest, man. I'm just being honest. That's all. That's all, fam. I have no malice towards this woman. I really now believe that she's just doing this shit for show. If she really believe all these crazy things she's saying, I don't know what kind of feminism class she went to that pumped this garbage into her head. But if you want to be treated equal, which is right, we all should be treated equally. It should be equal for everybody. It should be a fair playing ground, right? It shouldn't be when it's men, evil. When it's women, I don't see that. It's only men on here talking about people on YouTube. That's ridiculous, bro.
They doing in their damn music videos. They are always making fun, bullying, and
if it wasn't for copyright, I would have played the Nicki Minaj song where she's literally talking about all the rappers that she would mess with. Yeah. Lil' Kim did something similar to as well. A bunch of rappers, actually, a bunch of female rappers. Like the fact that, it's as if she's just like ignorant to real life. Like, I guess that's why people consider me to be red pill, because there's some bullshit, fam. Like this is straight ignorance. This is straight ignorance, fam. Like, and I don't even have any hate for this person. I used to enjoy their content.
and belittling black women for the enjoyment of non-black people. Like, do y'all not find that odd? Until
why would a comedian joke at an event that comedians usually joke at? And then she just, hold up. I'm ripping her to shreds. Just only black men or just men do that? Did Regina Hall not do a joke on people where she had a bunch of men come up on stage like she's about to auction them off on some slave type stuff? Did she not do that joke? Was that not a woman? Was that a man with a wig on? I'm going to get canceled for this video. But hey, Regina Hall is definitely not that. She fine. But come on. Like, it's like you're ignoring all the jokes that the woman did that entire night. Oh, it's one of those. She's one of those youngins that she just see like a clip, like a highlight, and just ignore everything else. Like she didn't even have to go do her research. She didn't go watch nothing else from the same night. She's just talking out her ass. That's what this is. That's what this is. She just talking out her ass. Yeah.
I don't get is that he should know better than anybody that black women are very sensitive about their hair. He literally has a
black women deserve better treatment than everyone else in the world because apparently they're fucking royalty. Fam, I know there's going to be a bunch of people. Yeah, that's right. No, that's wrong, fam. We're equal. It's just, when it comes to that aspect of things, right? Because I'm not going to say we're all equal. That's just ridiculous. But fam, it's not based off of race. Let's just put that out there. Us not being equivalent has nothing to do with race. But when it comes to race and things like that, we're all equal. There's no, you deserve better or special treatment. Did she treat her black man any better? Did Chris Rock get treated better as a black man? And you just say he deserved a slap? What do you deserve? What were the people that hate you? And there's a plethora, apparently, because you was going to quit fucking YouTube because of it. What would they say you deserve?
The whole documentary about hair, black women, their hair. What actually was the purpose of you doing that? I think I just can't. I'm just irritated. Like, I'm actually very mad. I'm just very annoyed right now. Because why do you actually think it was okay for you to say that?
Because it was. It's a G.I. Jane joke, son. Fam, you've seen worse. You cried about being bullied and wanted to run off the platform. I'm sure you've seen worse. You've seen actual people trying to cause harm with their words. So yeah, I think that you're overdoing it for sure, but I'm sure you might know that. And if you don't, I ain't a doctor, but I had to make an educated guess on someone who's little nuts.
It's just full on misogynoir. It just goes to show you that black men love to clown and put up a front for a nice paycheck from the white man just so they can belittle black women. Like, it's honest.
Regina, Regina Hall literally did a whole joke, a whole segment. And this girl's crazy. Like Tiffany Haddish ain't been out here belittling people forever. Forever, fam. What are you talking about? There was other female comedians there that roast people like on a regular basis, morally focused on men. But come on, bro. This is so bullcrap.
Very concerning the lengths y'all will go through to put down your own women to get a laugh from non-black people. No. I have my opinions on Will and Jada because, but that's not the point here right now.
Like, fam, if I was a white person listening to this and I like actually enjoyed her content, this would be really worrisome for me. I would feel like I wasn't respected. I would feel like I didn't count. Right. And then what's she going to do? Like, boo hoo. Black people have been oppressed for so many years. And it's like, yo, like, you weren't one of those people with your what you like, 22, 23? I was saying, like, she looked like 20 something. Like she early 20s. Like she don't look, she damn sure ain't my age. That's for sure. That's for sure. But that's not a diss. It's not a diss. It's in fact, it's just me feeling bad about me being old. I ain't got no edges. Where you gonna come to protect my edges? You gonna come when they roasting me? I ain't gonna show you. It's gone. But when you gonna come and save me, Harriyanna? When you gonna say something about my hair and how people shouldn't? I might need a second. Because they don't know, man, what men go through. That's fuck you. I'm joking. Play the damn.
One thing you do not do is talk about a black woman's hair, but also remember that video I made on this channel a few weeks ago? Y'all need to stop talking shit about people you don't know. You don't know what.
Oh, the one when she was about to quit. Yo, she did a cream show on video. She did a Dan Schneider video. Not saying he don't deserve a video. Who cares, man? Anyone can make a video on anyone. But she's done videos calling out people, bro. Like, you gotta stop. In fact, when you're doing these videos about the misogyny of this TV show, I would think that you're calling out the writers. In fact, you have called out the writers or the producers. You call out people on a regular basis. If I'm breaking it down to that, because you be calling out producers, writers, directors. Bam, like, you gotta stop it, man. No, you don't get treated special, right? Unless someone in your life personally wants to do that. But there's no, well, you're black, so you need to be treated like this. That's disgusting, because then someone was to say the opposite. You're black, so you need to get treated like this. You're a black woman, so you got to get treated like that. Are we going to say that's justifiable? No one should be treated a certain level based off of race. I don't think that. Now, intelligence, maybe. Just a smidge, like Paquito, just a little bit. I don't really care about idiots. Like, if you stupid, I personally don't. I ain't gonna cry if you get slapped. I'm joking. No one should be touching anyone physically, trying to cause harm.
Jada's conditioning as well. We are aware that Jada does have alopecia, but you don't know how that condition has impacted her life and affect her. And also, like I mentioned earlier.
Also, we don't care, bro. We don't care, fam. I gotta call a spade, and if I had any condition, you don't know, because I don't really dive into that personal type bag. You wouldn't even know, like, and you wouldn't care. You wouldn't care, fam. How many people make fat jokes and motherfuckers die from diabetes, right? Honestly, though, that's not me saying that you shouldn't, because I don't care. Like, it's just words. It's just words. But fam, everybody has something that could be touchy for them, fam. You don't know what someone's been through or the experience. If we're all walking on eggshells, it's going to be a really boring place. But it seems like females, including this one that we're looking at, right? That's what we're looking at. They wanted men to walk on the eggshells. Just men. Because she's like just ignoring other women that were making jokes at people. She don't even care about that. But men need to walk on eggshells at all times, because we are the least superior species And women are the best. Did that work, Susan? You gonna stop shadow banning me now? Can I get put in the algorithm now? Please? Nah? My bad. They gonna, fam, they gonna just randomly delete my channel. One of these times. They gonna just randomly delete my shit.
Black women, we are extremely sensitive about our hair. My hair looks a hot ass mess today. That's why I decided to keep my bonnet on. But I'm still a bit self-conscious because I know somebody's still gonna say some shit about me having a bonnet on my head.
Actually, I was gonna say that shit was fly. What's that, like a ladybug one? Is that like connected to the TV show in any way? Yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. Like, you gonna hear me roast somebody about a bonnet, and I love roasting people. But who cares about that? That's low-hanging fruit, fam. Shit look fly. I got a design on it. You gonna roast me because I'm wearing a hoodie?
Our hair means everything to us.
And that's a problem because hair is not there forever. Whether you had alapalapa hapahu, whatever Jada got, or whether you was just aging, women do lose hair. Not as fast as men. What's up with this hypersensitivity? Like, men lose their hair all the time. Women roast men on a regular basis about it. That's a lot of men struggle through that. But if you were sitting there crying in front of your boys, man, I go bald, man, they're gonna tell you, shut your dumb ass up. Fam, I've met people that have been bald my whole life. There was this one dude, I ain't gonna say his name, back when I was like in middle school. This dude was bald. Probably had the same thing Jada had. He had a bald head. I just thought it random famous because his father was like that. He had George Jefferson. It was like all the way back there, like that. And then first his was like right here. I was like, ooh, you still back there, brother. I mean, it's not like that, like it pops, but give it a year or two.
Our hair falls out if we start balding. Even if we have to get a simple haircut, we are in shambles because we are terrified of what people are going to say about us. Black women, we hold so much of our beauty.
This woman is literally telling you a fault as if it's like something that's supposed to be received positively. That's an issue. Like, if you don't love yourself, if the hair is all you amount to, that's like the end all, then you just don't love yourself enough. I hate to break that to you, fam. I ain't no therapist though, right? You know what I mean? You could just be like, F this old ass weirdo, fam. Like, damn, girl, I ain't that much older than you. Shit. Imaginary Harriyanna cooking my ass. But fam, it's not that big of a deal. Like, go on. People lose hair. Here's hair. You're going to lose your teeth. You're going to get wrinkles. Oh my God. When this girl see a wrinkle, she going to lose her mind, boy. She going to lose her mind. This is the problem with the youth today. I'm talking like I'm 50. I'm not that damn old. She making me feel old though. You know, she like Gen Z.
In our hair. So if we have to get it cut, we have to get it trimmed for the sake of it, because I know plenty of girls, even me and myself and I, have cried when we had to get our hair trimmed because we had to get our hair cut. And we always have been associated with if your hair is short or if you're bald or if your hair is shaved, that you aren't pretty.
I was going to say, I ain't want to pose it on pretty. Jada has had short hair my entire life, man. Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. The only time I've even seen her with long hair was up until recently. Woo? And that looked weird. It looked really weird. Up until then, she had the shortcut. Demon Knights, Husband Crip, shortcut. Low Down Dirty Shame, shortcut. She was repping for the short girl hair, people. I said short hair girls. Fam, you know I'm high. Her, Holly Berry, there's a few that was out here repping for the short hair girls and killing it too. Killing it. So I didn't really know of the whole thing that she was dealing with Apalapa. I didn't know because I damn sure don't watch Red Table Talk. I be doing important shit. So, but fam, even if I didn't know, I don't really think the joke was that big of a deal. And I wouldn't have known if she
is beautiful with or without hair. There's nothing.
I agree. That's why I don't understand what the problem is. She a little cynical looking though. She just sitting or evil and shit. But yeah, she's a beautiful woman. That's
wrong
a
with
fact.
her being bald. Like, at
She
all.
was top
She looked
5
great.
growing up.
There was
bro.
no
Like,
need for that
with the
nasty
short
ass
hair.
joke to come out of your fucking mouth, Chris Rock. Like, yo, I'm just mad. I'm just irritated.
Yo, fam, I just like in a dream reality, that would be so funny to me. I would love for Chris Rock kids to just go at her neck. I think it would just be funny, fam, because if just one of them just start roasting her like old school, that would be hilarious. Make it like his daughter too. Like in the dream world, this ain't gonna really happen because I'm not actually asking for this to happen. I'm just saying, I think it would be hilarious if his daughter is like, shut your ass up. I'm tired of black people. You see, we got the difference between niggas.
I'm just so mad. I just need to come on the camera and just talk shit for a minute because I'm just irritated. And I'm
It's super emotional about people that you don't even know. Fam, I became frustrated not about the incident itself. Well, you know what? No, let me not say that. Not about the people, but more the incident. The fact that you could just go up there and slap someone, not even involving blackness or anything or any kind of race, but you just walk up and slap someone at the Oscars and like almost receive no penalty at all. And that was disgusting to me. I think that bothered me more than anything. The fact that you can just attack people and it's just like, that's crazy.
just upset. And like I said, it's just proving my point correctly more and more and more each day as the days go on. Y'all are rude as fuck to people y'all don't know. I don't know what kind of beef
You gotta stop being so sensitive. I think you're rude as fuck to people you don't know as well. Damn, how about, like, how do you think I was about to say Jamie Foxx. Chris Rock, how do you think his family feels? His brothers, how do you think his mama would have felt? Or how do you think his kids feel watching their dad get slapped on national television and he has to live with that embarrassment for the rest of his life? People playing clips, even people like you talking about it, telling him he deserves it. You don't care. I'm telling, yo, fam, I don't think it's misogyny. I think it's like, people just hate men, my nigga. Like, something happened in your life. Maybe you broke up with an ex-boyfriend and hurt you. But like, this is disgusting to me. I'm cracking jokes, right? I'm being lighthearted. But I really think this is really nasty. This is a nasty ass video we're watching.
he had with Will Smith, if he even did, that provoked him to say that. I don't know if he has an issue with Jada Pinkett Smith as well. I don't know. But for you to put on a front and call a black woman in front of a whole bunch of non-black people really says a lot about his character. And it's honestly very cool.
Oh my God. Yo, all right, so if he roasted a white woman, that'd have been okay, right? If he made a bunch of jokes about white people, that'd have been perfectly fine, right? Racist. That was a racist ass statement. This woman has been making racist ass statements this whole time. We gotta start throwing it back at them. They just want to put it on people. These motherfuckers are actually saying racist stuff. Like, it's just, why you got to do that to a black woman? So it's okay for white women to be attacked, right? In your words. Me personally, I don't think it's an attack at all. I think that's just a joke. People need to learn how to take a joke. But for you, it's really just because it's black. That's the issue. This sounds racist as hell. I'm not saying you're racist. That was a racist statement to me. I think that all lives matter. I mean, I can see Don Lemon just over there. Mad. Shut your
questionable and it's very weird. Like, I'm honestly really annoyed. I'm really irritated right now with his ass. I honestly think he forgot he made that Good Hair documentary when
Who cares? The documentary was a joke. He was roasting them then. What are you talking about? I forgot that he made a documentary about the importance. It was a joke. And I think that was the joke. It shouldn't be that big of a deal. Why do black women care so much about their hair? Oh, he's standing up for, no, absolutely not. But whatever. That's just my perception of it. I think that she's wilding, fam. How old was you when that came out? 2?
he wanted to get on here and say that shit. I'm mad because this happened literally right when I went to go take a shower because I was bored. I was so disappointed with that trash ass performance of We Don't Talk About Bruno. It was good up until Megan got off.
So you did watch the event. So you just didn't care about the fact that females were roasting men. You didn't care about the fact that females roasted Will Smith, a black man, right? Black. But only when the woman got roasted. I'm telling you, guys.
Your shit. They weren't singing the song. Because the Love the Lords verses weren't there. Then I come back and I see misogynoir happen. Damn, we got bad performances, a bad show, and black women being belittled. What even was this? That's it. That's all I gotta say for this rant.
Whatever. Listen, I had enough anyway. I had enough anyway, fam, to call a spade a spade. But yeah, I don't have any malice towards this woman, this young woman. I just think that she is definitely mistaken. I think that she hates men, maybe even black men. I think she hates men. I think that's what it is. Yeah. Nah, let's take the race off the table. She hates men. So I decided to search Harriyanna Hook and misogyny and see what I came up with. This is insane, fam. The misogyny of Butch Hartman. The misogyny of Scream. Come on, Scream, son. The misogyny, that's how I said that word. That's how that's supposed to go. Of Hannah Montana. The misogyny of Gideon Gleeful. The misogyny of Pair of Kings. Come on, bro. There's a little story time of horrible prom. The misogyny of Powerpuff Girls. Come on, my nigga. You're wild. You're wildin'. Fat phobia, misogyny, ableism, and racism of Nickelodeon's Drake and Josh. She drunk. Robbie, I was about to say Robbie. Robbie Shapiro is a misogynistic loser. Wow. The misogynoir, whatever. I'm hot. Of total drama action. Racism and misogyny of miraculous ladybugs. As you can see, this is her thing. Damn. Yo, fam. Carly, bro. Carly. Leave black woman alone. She's wildin', bro. And that's not the end of it. I bet you there's another one if I keep scrolling, fam. If I keep scrolling. Look at that. WandaVision. That's crazy. Literally, WandaVision is a fucking powerful witch who is casting spells and controlling all men. And apparently, that had a lot of misogyny in it. Yo, this girl's crazy, bro. I used to watch her content when she was just talking about nostalgic shows and cartoons and whatnot. I thought that shit was cool. And then she got woke. She was woke as hell, fam. And I found a video that actually tells you why all this hate on men started to happen, fam. Let's play some of these clips.
Boys hate me. Like, boys do not like me. Most of the bullying I went through, like, usually a lot of girls have problems with girls. And yes, I've had, like, plenty of problems with girls. But most of my problems happen with boys. And this has been going on ever since I was, like, really, really little.
Boys hate me. Oh, really? That's crazy. That was like the title of the video, too, as well. If she was a man, you would be calling her all types of incels and insults her. And also, if you're watching this and you're an incel, I got you. Keep watching me. I could save you from that. Trust me. I got you. Keep watching me. But anyway, fam, you would be calling her all types of incels and all types of crazy insults, fam, if she was a male. But because she's a woman, she could just be like, yo, all men hate me. they all don't like me. That's crazy, fam, and actually pretty prejudiced, if I would say so.
I remember, like, when I was real little, I used to fight boys all the time because they were so mean to me and thinking that they could talk to me.
You was just getting in fisticuffs with boys. Put them up, that type of stuff. This explains so much, fam. Like, your hate for men, it stems from deep inside. A lot of probably insecurities and whatnot, fam, but maybe I spoke too soon. Your nasty ass.
It really didn't become like a problem for me till I got to like 5th grade because I noticed like no boy really had like a crush on me. And I was like really starting to feel like kind of insecure about that because all the boys in my grade, this like ties into like 6th grade too. All the boys in like middle school were having crushes on girls, but they weren't having crushes on me. And I was like really boy crazy at the time, like having a crush on almost every boy that was just nice to me. And it was just not working out.
Fam, I'll be predicting this type of stuff, fam. The boys didn't like me. Boys don't like me because I'm mean. because I'm horrible. I be talking to people crazy. I try to like just play victim on a regular basis. I'm pointing fingers at them. Like I'm like on the stand. I'm just like, it was him. That type of stuff, fam. And you wonder why boys don't like it. Maybe it's this energy, huh? There's this big vagina energy. What they be saying? The girls be saying little energy. I'm trying to get this a little bit monetized. You got big, little dick energy. You got big vagina energy. Oh, I'm gonna get cancer. This man, this evil man. Oh, he hates women. No, I actually love women, man. Woman, that's my ish. But I don't like stupid women. I like idiots. And I'm not even calling her an idiot, man. But she's saying some dumb stuff.
Clear your throat. Lubricate. And read that bitch.
So you can see why I think that it's kind of strange that she released a video, and I'm going to read the title out. So my mom died and everything sucks. I clicked on the video because I actually was concerned. I was like, oh man, this is crazy, right? Like I might have came to the channel to roast, but this is not a subject that I would like to roast, man. Like I actually think this is something serious. So let me see if she's okay. I clicked the video, and then within the first few minutes, she let me know. Oh yeah, my mom passed away 2 years ago. I started thinking immediately, hold up, that's not what that title reflects. That title reflects it just happened like today.
Hi, hello, how are you doing? My name is Harriyanna, and I like to make content based off nostalgia and family traditions entertainment. My mommy died at the end of 2021, literally like a month before my birthday.
This bitch.
Now, I'm not trying to just like go too hard or go crazy because I do understand dealing with grief is hard, right? There's not really even a time limit, but that title is ridiculous, bro. That sounds crazy, especially due to the fact that your channel ain't even about this kind of stuff, right? If you were doing a video essay about dealing with grief and you were a channel that did video essays on a regular basis, not just about one particular thing, which is nostalgia and TV and film, right? I would be like, okay, I understand it, right? Like, isn't it like a psychology? There's a bunch of psychology damn YouTubes, right? Where people do that exact thing. They not cartoon channels. And they also don't title it, My Relative Just Passed Away. Now, I'm not saying you shouldn't be able to speak about your grief at all, right? I've lost relatives. Like during my entire YouTube career, I was losing people left and right. I never did dedicated videos for each individual person and then titled it as if it just happened. I've been doing live streams when you're streaming for hours and you're talking to your supporters and fans. I've get into maybe some story times and it would involve maybe a relative that passed away, right? So to pay homage, I'll tell them the funny story that involves the relative, right? Or that involves the friend. But to dedicate an entire video that's like 45 minutes to an hour to it, title it what you titled it, which is My Mom Died and Everything Sucks. I want to roast the wig, but this isn't the appropriate time to do such. So maybe next time, maybe in a few minutes, actually. Who knows? But I just think this is foul. I think this is what I have done a plethora of videos on. In fact, I have a video essay on that. Emotional manipulation. Emotional manipulation. This is exactly what this is. And it's to get clicks and views. Like, girl, I don't know if maybe the views on your channel is low, which if that's the case, it's okay. I should be the one to talk, right? Especially with me rearranging certain things. The views might be kind of low. I understand, but clickbaiting with your mom passing away? I don't really think that's something that should be clickbaited. I don't think that, that's not cool. In my personal opinion, it's not something I would do, you know? Just not my style. But apparently it's Harriyanna Hook's style. Hopefully I can get back to some more fun content when I'm just roasting and stuff like this. This is crazy.